A special board meeting of the AADUSD Board of Trustees is called to order on August 27th, 2026 at 7:30 p.m. Can I get roll call, please?
Gagne here.
Falls, you're F here.
Who's here?
Mays here.
Brianna Taxoni here. Agenda for the board meeting, I'll go ahead and move it in. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
No changes to the agenda for tonight?
Thank you. Discussion? Hearing none, call for question.
Gagne, aye.
Falls, you're F, aye.
Who's aye?
Mays aye.
Brianna Taxoni, aye. Flag salute. Can I get our new student board members to both lead us in the flag salute, please? Thank you so much. Mr. Falsgraf, will you please read the civility statement?
When conducting the district's business, we will strive to communicate clearly and concisely with respect for the time of others, listen objectively, carefully considering the opinions of others, understand the counterproductive effects of disruptive, demeaning, and intimidating behaviors, understand and respect district policies and procedures, and maintain a respect for the rich history of the district and the efforts of others who have served in the past.
Thank you. 3A, public comments, recognition, and reports.
No public comments at this time. Thank you, Ms. Taxoni.
Thank you. 4A, ADA representative. 4B, CSEA representative. 4C, student representative to the board.
If I could do a quick introduction, please. It's part of my superintendent's report, but here we go. It's my pleasure to introduce two of our student board representatives from Vasquez High School. Yes, two for this current school year. They'll be alternating their participation at our board meetings. You can see from their background and involvement at Vasquez with their academics, extracurricular, that the student body vote was split, so no surprise there. I'll start off with Ms. Haley Haneke. It's my pleasure to introduce one of our student board representatives from Vasquez. She is the senior class president and has served as president of the class of 2027 throughout all 4 years of high school. She also serves as president of the Science National Honor Society, is the captain of the soccer team, has been a member of the Harmonic Bronze Handbell Ensemble since 6th grade. This past summer, she attended Boys and Girls State, the Naval Academy Summer Seminar, and the Coast Guard's Academy's AIM, Academy Introduction Mission Program. Her goal after high school is to attend a military service academy with the Coast Guard Academy as her top choice. As a student board representative, she looks forward to representing students across the district and bringing their ideas, concerns, and perspectives to the board. We are proud to have her serving in this important leadership role. So welcome, Haley, and congratulations. Royce Mays, Mr. Royce Mays, has been a student in the district since 5th grade and has been actively involved in both athletics and school activities throughout his time here. He has participated in the 100-mile club, flag football, and during high school has been a member of both the baseball and football programs. Royce values the friendships, teamwork, and experiences he has gained through his involvement at school and is looking forward to representing his fellow students this year. Congratulations, Royce. Oh, sorry. After graduation, he plans to attend college and pursue a degree in political science with an interest in learning more about government, leadership, and public service. Well, what a nice fit here tonight and for the rest of this school year. Congratulations, Royce, once again. So who's up tonight? Mr. Mays, welcome.
All right, if we can go ahead and loop with board comments first, and then are you ready for a report? Awesome. So we'll go ahead and loop with board comments first, and then we'll move on to your student report.
No comments.
I have lots of comments. I'm gonna burn my, are you leaving?
No, I'll stay for a little bit.
How long's a little bit?
We'll make it a 45-minute meeting.
Okay, guys, listen up, both of you. To the kids.
Thank you for, wow, that's pretty loud now. Thank you. Can sit back here and talk. Thank you for stepping up to the challenge. I appreciate that. And welcome, and I look forward to working with you during this entire school year. So thanks.
Yeah, thank you both for being here. I am super excited that both you're on it. I think it's good both you have very tight schedules, and it will help out. Thank you, Royce, for coming to the Facilities and Finance meeting on Tuesday already. And welcome to the board.
I think sometimes it's really hard to find a board member in general. Hard to find a student board member. Some years we have not started the school year with student board members that wanted the position. It's took quite a few meetings and well into the school year before we got our student board member. And now here it is, the second board meeting of this school year, and we have two, and I think that's fantastic. And I know both of your character, and I think you are fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to what you bring to the table. Every year, the student board member brings such a different dynamic, so we really never know. Is it going to be a strong personality? Is it going to be somebody that's going to fight for what they believe in and fight for their fellow students? Is it somebody that's going to go with the flow and just, kind of be a cheerleader for their fellow students? Every year it's exciting. It's great. I welcome all of it. So bring it. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. So we'll go ahead and move on and quit yapping ourselves. And Royce, you're up with your student board member report.
We have the Meadowlark and Little Owls Learning Center highlights. They have higher enrollment this year than the past 2 school years. They've opened up kindergarten dual learning Spanish class, and students are having fun. Back to school night was a success. They launched an attendance initiative, and they are ready to have higher attendance for the first 2 weeks of school compared to last year. Upcoming events, they have pastries with the principal, attendance challenge celebration, parent-teacher conferences, picture day, the book fair, campus updates. They're excited to report that students are happy and making new friends and getting to know their teachers. For High Desert, we have the Hawk highlights. The Miss Campbell and Miss Ortiz are the heart of the Hawks campus, and from the moment you walk through the doors, they make you feel like you're very important. High Desert is welcoming 2 baby Hawks. 2 of the teachers have given birth. Past events, High Desert registration was a huge success. For the first time, they had 100% of students with packets, picked forms, complete and ready to go for the first day of school. High Desert tried something new this year for back to school night, and it worked perfectly. They had the grades go to different areas instead of just classrooms. 7th and 8th grade was in the NPR, 6th grade was in the library, and 5th grade went to the classroom. Their upcoming events, they have the Hawks Family Game Night, and that's on September 16th at 6. Everyone's invited. And they have an RC car race on September 30th with the first race starting at 5 p.m. Varsity volleyball is their first sport that held tryouts and have started practicing. There's many participants again this year, and they have 2 varsity volleyball teams. And updates to the campus, they got new floors in the NPR, new carpet in the library. PE and handbells have new roofs for the classroom buildings. And then for High Desert, for Vasquez, they had an AVC college rep joined our campus for dual enrollment applications. Back to school night featured an open schedule with no bells. It was very easy to go to classroom without having to worry about anything. Next week is the staff appreciation night for the football game, and in In 2 weeks, we have the Morp Dance, and then for athletics, flag football has had 2 victories this week. Girls volleyball won 3 games so far. The dance team had a great debut last week at the football game during halftime. Cheer is growing. There's lots more girls on the team. Football had their first game last week, and it was okay. Campus updates. The campus culture has been calm and positive, and students are adjusting well to high school and are doing very well.
Fantastic, thank you. D, superintendent report.
Thank you. It will be brief as I shared our introductions of our wonderful new student board reps. Very briefly, we had successful back-to-school nights, most recently with Vasquez and High Desert. On last night, we see some photos from High Desert. They held their back-to-school night with popsicles with a principal kickoff, teacher breakout presentations by grade level, and student-led mini conferences made for a great night of connection and learning for the entire Hawks community. So congratulations to High Desert. Vasquez, on August 19th, held their back-to-school night. It was a wonderful opportunity for our families to connect with teachers, learn about expectations for the year ahead, and explore their classrooms with their students. So congratulations to the Mustangs. That concludes my report.
Short and sweet, thank you. E, facilities finance subcommittee report.
Facilities and Finance Subcommittee met on August 25th at 5 p.m. We went over the digital scoreboards and new locations. We're still looking at engineering and costs associated, so we will have another report hopefully next month with that. We also went over the summer facilities projects, new roofs, new carpet, new paint. Little Owl's got a new flooring on their gym equipment area. As Dr. Sahakian said, we have no splinters anymore so far this year, which is a good thing for the little guys. Yeah, other than that, that was pretty much all we talked about this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Policy and Management Subcommittee report. Okay. Education Subcommittee report. We did meet today. We spent a lot of time talking about the Vasquez High School SEL and advisory period. So we spent about 45, 50 minutes talking about the SEL and advisory. We got a very detailed presentation from staff from Vasquez High School, so thank you for that. That was brought up as one of the items that our past student board member, Autumn Klaus, wanted to bring up and bring about some change. And I believe that the goal was to restructure, but what she did was open the discussion, which is fantastic. So I just want to give a shout out to Autumn. I'm sure she won't see this because she's off doing fantastic things, but shout out to Autumn for pushing for something that she believed in very passionately and bringing that forward. And I believe that there has been a lot of positive change that has been worked on throughout the summer, and that SEL advisory period is going to see a couple of differences, a couple of things brought back that were there before and are great ideas. So we did get kind of a preview of what's going on and what the year is going to look like for that advisory period. So that was very cool. Other items that were on the agenda are a creation by Ms. Paula Chamberlain of a credits, grades, and marking handbook. That's a very exciting. It's in the beginning stages, but it's going to be a document that we can all refer to, students, parents, staff, and just to get some things just set in stone in writing. It's a very exciting document for our school to have. So thank you, Paula, for working diligently on that. And then we will be talking more about the credits, grades, and marking handbook next time. And on our agenda also was some board policy for extracurricular and co-curricular activities, and grades, evaluation of student achievement. So those two items, we wanted to have more time and dive deeper into them, so we did table those, so we're bringing those back. So our next meeting, we will be talking about those board policies, and then also the grades and marking handbook. Okay, G, Policy and Management Subcommittee report. Did I already do that one? Did I skip Ed? Yeah. Sorry, I did them backwards. So H, appointment of subcommittee assignments. This was a future agenda item that we wanted to bring back just so that we can discuss our subcommittee assignments and kind of restructure where our board members are according to our, what is that? Our subcommittee assignments. So I'll go ahead and we'll just open the discussion to where in your subcommittees, are you comfortable with where you're at? Would you like to have a different appointment? Would you like to stay in one? I know George is technically right now in 2 subcommittees, so we'll talk about knocking that down to 1 and then also adding Jessica into subcommittees as well. So I'll go ahead and open that discussion.
Okay, great. I want you, President, continue your service on the Education Subcommittee.
That's what my wish would be
What
as
a,
well.
what
I
a
don't
great
wanna change.
matchup that is.
Thank you.
George, I would appreciate if George would join you.
George gets to decide. This is an entire board discussion, not a.
Okay, we can do it that way. Go ahead. I've got it written down. Does anybody want to take bets on what's going to happen at the end?
I'll stay with you.
Thank you.
I think
Appreciate that. Thanks, George.
you'll go to the education.
I'll go to education.
That is perfect. You want to know why? Because you spend every day, all day in a school, and he is a full-time teacher at one and teaches elsewhere at higher education things. So this is a perfect match. Thank you, Ken.
I think George would be great on all the subcommittees.
Of course he would.
Thanks, George.
Bill, can you continue your service as the lead on until the farce that ripped you off of service, and then you can go to the town council and take that over and everything will be cool. Here we go.
I thought being behind you was gonna like,
Oh, no,
Leave me
that's
out of it.
bad.
No.
So, I would appreciate it if you would join me on the Policy and Management Subcommittee.
do you promise to be nice?
What?
I would love to join you.
Perfect. So that leaves us with someone that needs to join Bill, and that would be you.
This is-
Good?
should-
Facilities and Finance.
Yeah, you know,
So I
actually, it's
think-
right up my alley.
I think that your experience with the sports teams, so you get to see facilities, sports facilities, all kinds of facilities. We know what the facilities improvements have been fed by, and that's growth in the athletic program. Sir, you. We need the updates from the sports teams. I want them in here telling me what their grades look like, what they're doing to help other children or students with their grades, and what projects you're doing to help this community be a better place, okay? I would appreciate that very much. So, if everything is cool, Jessica is serving on the Policy and Management Subcommittee, the Facilities and Finance Committee. George is on the Education Subcommittee. Brianna is on the Education Subcommittee. I think that Brianna has enough to do being president that you don't need to serve. If there's something you want to change here, you're the president, good. And we will enjoy Bill's service until, again, whatever happens in December.
Okay, is everybody good with their appointments at this time?
Yes.
Who bet against me? He just lost.
Well, do you want, I can change.
You won't.
Okay, moving on, I, submissions.
Yes, thank you. This evening, we do have a renewal petition, Empower Charter, and Director of Charter Services, Ms. Pattison.
Trust me, it's Christmas too.
Good evening. My name is Nishay Pattison. I'm the Director of Charter Services for Acton-Agua Dulce Unified School District. Cannot see you with these glasses on. Tonight we. That's not glasses for. I know. It's the old people reading glasses. I'm going to introduce you right now to Matthew Watson. He will be presenting a submission for Empower Generations. And welcome this evening.
Thank you, Ms. Pattison. Good evening, Madam President, honorable trustees, student board members, Dr. Sahakian, and staff. It's an honor to be here this evening. I'm Matt Watson. I am the Executive Director of Development with I Lead California Charter Schools. And as Ms. Pattison said, I'm here on behalf this evening of Empower Generations Charter High School. This board authorized Empower Generations in the summer of 2016, and we opened our doors soon thereafter, serving the needs of pregnant and parenting teens as well as at-promise youth in the area. This board also reauthorized Empower Generations in 2021, and we are here tonight submitting our second renewal petition. We appreciate your collaboration and your support over the years, and we look forward to the great things that our learners and staff will continue to accomplish in the future. So if it's all right, I will give this to Ms. McCauley. Thank you all.
All right, thank you. 5A, approval of consent calendar items 8B through 8I. I'll go ahead and move it in. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
If there are any consent agenda items I could elaborate on for our board as well as our community, I'm more than happy to.
Can we show C on the board, please, and scan through it? Is this different than the warrant register?
This is the PO report, purchase order. 5C.
What I was imagining this would be the annual contracts list. Can we flash that up on the next agenda?
Yes.
So the complete list of people who we contract with, knowingly contract with, and the not to exceed amount. And
Yes.
let's make that public knowledge. Thank you.
Noted, thank you.
And then I have one question about item G. Is this for service to one student or more?
We have one student for item G.
And the dollar amount, that not to exceed dollar amount is? And while we're looking for this, is this a non-public agency out-of-state contract?
It is a non-public school. It is not out of state.
Okay, so is the district, I would assume that this is special education, I don't want to know anyone's name, but is the district responsible for monitoring the progress of the student in this placement?
Yes.
It's been my experience that when we have people who are in a placement, the placement may not like the oversight of the district. It may be misconstrued that the district is actually working at all times to get the kid out of the placements. Sometimes these placements are $15,000 a month or so, especially if they're out of state. And what is the average ADA per student now? 13,000?
About 13.5.
Yeah, that's a little different than 15,000 a month. So I don't need to know, but I need to know. At one point, I had the least functional student in this district for years, and she never rode a bus to somewhere else. And I found that the life skills program at Vasquez served her needs fine, and even the graduation ceremony that she couldn't attend was, she was accepted at all times, even when she couldn't graduate. So we're always looking at this to make sure if we can't take care of what this child needs, and if the child is not safe in a classroom and the other children in that classroom are not safe, then I understand this, but we need to have that kind of rigor when we're looking at these kinds of contracts. Thank you, that's all I have.
Is there any further discussion on the consent agenda? Hearing none, call for question. All those in favor?
Ganya, aye.
Falls Graph, aye.
Jesus, aye.
Mesa.
Brianna Taxoni, aye. Six A, personnel report. I'll go ahead and move it in. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
There are no changes to the posted personnel report.
Discussion? Hearing none, call for question.
Ganya, aye.
Falls Graph, aye.
Jesus, aye.
Mesa.
Brianna Taxoni, aye. 7A, public hearing. We will go ahead on the sufficiency of instructional materials. We'll go ahead and open the meeting at 8:05 p.m. Dr. Sahakian?
Thank you. The resolution does state that our district has provided each student within the district with sufficient textbooks as well as instructional materials aligned to the state standards in the following areas: math, science, history, as well as English language arts.
Thank you. Discussion?
This has direct correlation to the quarterly Williams report, correct?
It does tie into that as well.
Thank you.
Hearing no more discussion, I will go ahead and close the meeting at 8:06 p.m. 7B, approval, resolution number 2026-27.01, sufficiency of instructional materials. I'll move it in. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Anything to add?
No, thank you.
Discussion? Call for question. All those in favor?
Ganya, aye.
Falls Graph, aye.
Jesus, aye.
Mesa.
Brianna Taxoni, aye. Student representatives, you can vote for anything that's not employee related, so not employee contracts and stuff, but you can vote. So before Ms. Ganya votes, you go ahead and start it off, okay? Okay, 8A, first read, temporary athletic team coaches, board policy 4127, AR 4127, board policy 4227, AR 4227, board policy 4327, AR 4327. This is a first read, opening up for comments or discussion. Actually, Dr. Sahakian, sorry. You first.
No worries at all. As we've grown accustomed, all the policies and administrative regulations that need updating, review are taken to the Policy Management Subcommittee as the following items 8A through 8A. So these have been reviewed through Policy Management Subcommittee. And with that, I'd like to go ahead and bring up Ms. Jackie Erdrich, our liaison for that subcommittee in particular from district office, to review some of the highlights for the ARs and BPs as Ms. Taxoni read off. Thank you.
Good evening, and thank you. So this is concerning the coaches that are working with our students during sports. So the changes are that coaches are to be trained to recognize and respond to sudden cardiac arrest, and they must take this training every 2 years. Coaching education program components, so we're looking into a program that will cover all of these bases for us. Training in CPR, use of automated external defibrillator, and first aid. And it requires that high school sports coaches complete a coaching education program that meets the standards set by the school district or the California Interscholastic Federation and aligned with the ed codes that are quoted in this. Also, the regulations state that volunteers who supervise or direct an athletic program shall meet the qualification criteria required for temporary athletic team coaches. So not just the coaches, but also if you're volunteering on the team, you need to meet these requirements. Any questions?
Subcommittee recommendation.
This is just a first read, so if we don't have a recommendation from the subcommittee yet, that's fine. When it comes back for a second read, we will ask for subcommittee recommendations. So if there's no other discussion, we can move on. All right, 9A, board comments.
They
go
did
ahead.
their comments.
Just welcome. I'm excited. I'm obviously new to the board, so we'll be learning together, but very excited to have both of you. I know both of you, so I think it's going to be a great year. Welcome.
I'll yield my time to Ms. Haneke. You're on.
Thank you for having me up here. It's not my night, but I appreciate it, and I'll be back for the next one. So thank you.
Lost your time. So thank you all for attending tonight, and again, thank you guys for stepping up, and I look forward to hearing your perspectives on things. I also want to thank our staff and our principals for putting on a great back-to-school night. It takes a lot of coordination behind the scenes, and it surely showed. Finally, I want to thank Ms. Botten and all the coaches for the outstanding work they've done with all of our students who are trying out for the year's sports programs. Their dedication and commitment are a big part of what most of these programs are, why they're successful. And it's great to see a large number of students that are actually taking part in these tryouts. It's really great to see. So I want to thank all the staff and all the coaches for all the work they do.
Yeah, thank you both for being here. Excited to see what you all come up with. I went to all three back to school nights. All of them are great. I like the elementary being before, for the parents to be able to get to know their teachers before time. High school is the same. I wish more people would show up to it. And the junior high, I got in the tail end of it, but it seemed like it worked out well with the new layout. And again, I wanted to thank the maintenance staff and everybody that did all the hard work over the summer. Facilities are looking great, so thank you again.
I don't have much to say, and I promised 45 minutes, so welcome, guys. Thank you very much for being here. That's it. We'll go ahead and move on. 10A, calendar. We have a regular board meeting on September 10th, regular board meeting September 24th. Do we have any conflicts with those meeting dates? Awesome. Future agenda items. Ken stated earlier in the meeting that he would like to see annual contracts list with the not to exceed amount. Do we have anything else that we want to add to our future agenda items? Hearing none. I will move to adjourn the board meeting at 8:13 p.m.
All second.
Any discussion? Who was that second, Bill?
Yeah.
Any discussion? Call for question, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ganya, aye. Oh, sorry. Guys.
Haneke, aye.
Falls Draft, aye.
Jesus, aye.
Mays, aye.
Brianna Taxoni, aye. We are adjourned. Thank you.